A lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Chandler in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Millsap.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Morris a screen. Wall dishes to Morris. Goes up at the stripe. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here's Wall, following the three-pointer by Freak. Beal from long range. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Here's Horford. And he gets... It's the friendly spin, and that one drops. Horford's got 8. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Beal the pass to Pekovic. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. And it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Peterson. Peterson's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Right side Wall. Shot from 12. Shot is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Pekovic. Morris trying to free himself up, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's 8 points for Nikola Pekovic. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Freak kicks to Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Now here's Freak. He has 31. To the middle. It's tipped. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Wall draws the double. Beal dishes the Wall. To the wing on the left. Oubre passes to Morris. 5 on the clock. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
You better listen to that.
The Wizards shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Scotty's checked in for Horford. Dudley comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. And a new group getting ready. Ready for the Wizards. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Nene comes in for Markieff Morris. Porter's checked in for Oubre. And Sessions subbed in for Bradley Beal. Outside, Wall. And stolen by Freak. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Now, here's the name. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game from the arc. And it's Wall. That's on the assist from Porter. And it's 9 points for Wall.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Millsap. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Sessions. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Porter, no luck. Atlanta's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. T kicks to Freak. And a miss there on the triple. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Atlanta.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Now here's Wall. He's got 9. Good. 6 points for Nene.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
T kicks to Millsap. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by John Wall.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
But he gets it back. He dishes it to Hollins. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Dudley kicks to Freak. Hawks passing it around. Scott dishes to Freak. Rebound by Nene. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Wall. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. One second left. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Atlanta running away with it. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. quarter of play can change. Washington making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Ryan Howland. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Oubre. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And in this season finale, between these two teams, they sealed the deal, making smart adjustments along the way to finish out the year with an impressive 3-1 record against the Wizards.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Taking a look at the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Porter is out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Nene in at the 5 spot. Ryan Howland, he's checked in for the Wizards. Sessions comes in for Beal. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Sessions. Freak kicks to T. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And he slams it one-handed.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Paul, congratulations.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He had point guard numbers tonight, racking up those.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.